If you're serious about building a successful business, one of the biggest mistakes you can make is skipping competitor research. Before you invest time or even money into it, you need to stop and figure out who are your competitors in the space, what are they doing well, and most importantly, where are the gaps. The second one that you should be tracking is your SEO competitors. These are your businesses that maybe when you Google them, they're right at the top of the Google search. Even if those businesses aren't exactly like yours, they're winning the online attention, so you need to know who they are. You've done all of that research. Now you need to gather all of this information. If you're serious about building a successful business, one of the biggest mistakes you can make is skipping competitor research. A lot of people get excited about an idea and they quickly start building, only to realize later that they actually don't fully understand the market. So this is something that you shouldn't do ever when you're building a business. That's why a competitor analysis should be the second step you take as soon as you find that idea that you love. If you haven't watched module 1, where we covered how you can find a business idea that you truly love, please go back to watch it first, because that lesson is really the foundation. This one that we're doing here today is really just building on it. Once you have a business idea that you're passionate about, before you invest time or even money into it, you need to stop and figure out who are your competitors in the space, what are they doing well, and most importantly, where are the gaps? Because when you do this and you do it right, it does two things for you. Number one, it validates your business idea, right? If there are no competitors at all, it might mean that there's no demand for that business in the market. And if there are too many, you'll need to find a way to differentiate yourself. The second thing it does is that it helps you position yourself in a smart way so that you're not just another business in a crowded space, but you're actually standing out as a new entrant into the market. So now let's get into it step by step. Let me show you how you can do your competitor analysis the right way. Step 1, before you can analyze your competitors, you need to know who they are, right? And there are two kinds of competitors I think you should be tracking in this space. First, it's your business competitors. These are companies that offer the same or similar type of products or services that you're offering. They are competing for the same customers and for the same market share. The second one that you should be tracking is your SEO competitors. These are your businesses that maybe when you Google them, they're right at the top of the Google search. Even if those businesses aren't exactly like yours, they're winning the online attention, so you need to know who they are. I like to separate those two because in business, it's not just about having a great product, it's about also showing up where your customers are looking for you. So once you have a list of both, break them down further into your direct competitors and indirect competitors. Your direct competitors are the businesses that sell the same thing you want to sell to the same type of customer in the same way. So they are direct. And then the indirect competitors, they might not sell exactly what you're selling or doing exactly what you're trying to do, but they solve the same problem in a different way. For example, if you want to start a pet dental hygiene brand that sells, for example, natural toothpaste for cats and dogs, for example, a direct competitor would be another brand that's selling pet toothpaste, while an indirect competitor might be a company that's selling maybe dental chews instead of toothpaste, right? Do you see it? Direct versus indirect. Now that you understand how to classify competitors, let's find them together. Step 2. The first way is to do keyword research. Think about the kind of words that your ideal customer will type into Google, right? If they were looking for what you offer. These are called target keywords. For our pet dental hygiene example, some relevant keywords might be words like best dog toothpaste in South Africa, if you're operating in South Africa, or it could be natural cat toothbrush. It could be vet-approved dog toothpaste. It could be dog or bed breath solutions. It could be plaque removal for pets. all these kind of words. So you can sit there and think about what you would type into Google if you were trying to look for toothpaste for your dog or your cat. Those are your keywords. Once you have the right keywords, you must then go into Google and search for them. The businesses that show up right at the top of page 1 are your SEO competitors. You must then click on their websites, see what they offer, and start adding them to a spreadsheet. Do you see it? I hope you're following with me. So for business competitors, you must expand your research as well beyond Google. Look at marketplaces like Takealot, Amazon, or Etsy. Many brands sell products on such platforms, so don't just rely on Google only. You should also look at social media. Search for your keywords on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, because many businesses might not rank high on Google, but do well on social media. And those are also your competitors. And you can also look at business directories, look at businesses around you. If you're trying to open a business, for example, in Sandton, go and see the shops that are there on the ground, because they might not have online presence, but people know where to find them. You can also look at ads on Google, even if it's like Facebook, because if a company is paying for ads, it means that they're actively competing for customers that you'll also be looking for. For example, when I researched this pet dental toothpaste idea, I found many competitors, but for the purposes of this exercise, I want us to look at only 3 of these competitors that I found. The first competitor I found in South Africa was a company called Dentamax. It is a premium pet dental powder that is known for its natural ingredients, and it's based in South Africa. So this was an ideal competitor, because this business idea, I'm also thinking about it operating first in South Africa. The second company is Pet Honesty, which offers supplements for pet health, including dental chews and dental hygiene products. Company is called Rare Cat, which is a cat-specific toothbrush and toothpaste brand. So these are the 3 examples that we're going to be using throughout this exercise. Now, once you have found businesses selling similar products, go to their websites, go to their social media, and start gathering data. It's all in the data. Step 3. For every competitor, you need to answer these questions. 1, what products or services do they offer? The second one, what makes them unique? You've heard about the USP, right? What's their USP? Those are your unique selling propositions. What do their customers say about them? Look at the reviews on Google, on social media, on marketplaces. What are they saying about them? Also, look at their pricing strategy. What does it look like? Are they premium? Are they budget friendly? Or are they mid-range? Also ask yourself, how are they marketing themselves? Do they use influencer marketing, social media ads, content marketing? Are they doing mass media marketing? Ask yourself that. Also ask yourself, how strong is their presence online? You can do this by checking their Google ranking, website quality, and social media engagement. To get even deeper and better insights, you can use free tools that you find online, like Uber Suggest. Here you'll be able to see their Google rankings and the most popular pages. You can use SimilarWeb, which can help you to sort of check the website traffic. You can use Facebook Ad Library, for example, to see if they are running ads and what those ads look like. You must go through all of their social media to hear what their clients think of them, what frustrates them, what they're happy about, what they want, what they don't want, what they're looking forward to. Every single piece of information you can get will help you design your business better. I'll do some videos on how these and other tools work and post them right here on this channel. So please press the subscribe button so that you don't miss out. But for the purposes of this video, I want to show you a few of those tools that I like to use when I do competitor analysis. 2 of them are my favorite, starting with this next one. To make your competitor analysis easier and faster, I like to use Osum.com. Osum allows you to quickly pull detailed competitor insights by simply entering the name or the website of a competitor. It gives you access to a lot of information. For example, you're able to get your SWOT analysis, which is a breakdown of strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. You can even get trends. It gives you market sector overviews, trends, challenges, market sizes data. It gives you business strategy insights, competitor pricing, investment strategies, product development. It gives you customer behavior and customer segmentation, and you get to really understand who their customers are. It also gives you insights into their marketing strategies. Here you'll learn how your competitors actually attract and retain customers. That is including SEO, social media, ad campaigns, and anything you can think of. Sounds great, right? If you want to check out this tool, please don't walk. Run to the description below and you'll be able to find the Osum link. Click on it and you'll be able to sign up for a free 7-day trial. Just input your name and your details, and then you can put the name of a competitor or their website, whichever competitor you're thinking for. For the purposes of this exercise, we'll focus on the competitor analysis only because Osum gives you even thorough market research, but we're only looking at the competitor analysis, and we'll look specifically for the pet dental brand that we've been using throughout this video. I went ahead and ran an Osum report on the 3 competitors that we've been using as examples throughout this video. That is Dentamax, Pet Honesty, and Rarecat. And let me show you what I found. Okay, so for Dentamax, I found that one of their biggest strengths is that they've got easy-to-use dental powders that can be easily integrated into the pet's diet. I found that they use 100% sea algae, making it appealing to people who are really health conscious and they love their pets. I also found that they are well positioned in the growing pet wellness industry. Those were some of their biggest strengths that Osum gave me. But the report also showed me that they had some weaknesses that we can capitalize on. For example, their prices are a little bit too high. And because the economy is struggling, higher prices cannot be really affordable for budget-conscious customers, for example, who are not always taking care of their pets' dental hygiene. I also found that because they're small, there's limited brand awareness, and they are competing with bigger and more recognized brands in the market. And then with Pet Honesty, the report also found that they have a lot of strengths. One of the big strengths being that they've got multiple products. They've got dental chews, they've got supplements, they've got treats, and many other things. They also have a very strong direct-to-consumer strategy, and they really leverage a lot on their digital marketing. And they also focus on natural ingredients, which is a big key trend in this market. All of the businesses actually that I looked at are focused on natural trend. The report also showed me that they have some weaknesses. For example, one of the weaknesses is that they're not specialized enough, right? Because they have a broad range of products, it means that dental care isn't their sole focus. And they also have lower veterinary endorsements, especially if you compare to brands like Dentamax, for example. Now let's look at Rarecat. Rarecat was an interesting one. The report showed that they've got a lot of strengths, especially because they are a specialized brand that is focusing only on cat dental care, only cats. They have innovative products that we haven't seen in the market before, like toothbrushes that are designed specifically for cats. Another strength is that they're a growing brand in this market, and people are really adopting it really well and loving it, which is a plus for them. But they also had some weaknesses. Right? Their weaknesses were that they have very limited target markets because they only cater for cat owners, meaning they're leaving dog owners out of the equation, and they're not targeting that market altogether. And they have a much smaller brand presence because they're smaller and they're new, which makes their distribution and scaling a challenge compared to big companies like Pet Honesty, for example. There is so much information that I received. This is just the tip of the iceberg. If you'd like to get your hands on these 3 full reports, I'm happy to send them to you for free so that you can look at them and see what information Osum can really provide you before you even try it out. If you're a skeptic, just rush to the description and put your information, click on the link, and I'll be able to send you these examples. Now on to step 5. I love using Semrush to find out more online data about competitors whenever I'm doing research. The SEO tool that I like to use for this is Semrush. It's amazing. Semrush helps you to analyze your competition's website traffic. Definitely get to know how many people are going in there and what are they doing. You get to identify where their visitors are actually coming from. You get to be able to see which keywords they rank the highest for. You get to find out how much they spend, for example, on advertising. You're able to track their backlink profile, seeing who's linking to them, and so much more. It's amazing. Again, if you click the Semrush link in the description, you'll be able to sign up for a free trial to test it out for yourself. But I love giving you teasers, so let's use an example. For this one, I'll use Pet Honesty, one of the 3 competitors for our pet dental care brand. If you input www.pethonesty.com into Semrush, you'll be able to see that they have a 42% authority score. This score tells us that they have built a decent reputation online, but they're not an industry giant. This is good news because it means that then there is room to compete, especially if you focus on quality content, strong backlinks, and SEO optimization. The website also gets 46,000 organic traffic a month, which means that most of their visitors are coming from unpaid search results. They only have about 934 paid search visitors, which tells us that they aren't relying heavily on ads. That's also an opportunity for our business. If we come in with a well-planned paid search strategy, we could potentially steal some of their audience and bring it into our business. Another thing that it shows us is that they have over 13,000 backlinks, which is a solid number, especially if you look at the space. Backlinks are really a major trust signal on Google. If we're entering this space, we'll also need to plan and build high-quality backlinks very fast. We need to ensure we have guest posts, collaborations, and PR strategies that will be really, really crucial for our growth. We also see that their top organic keyword search has a volume of over 44,000. And let me tell you, that's huge. It tells us that there's strong demand in this niche. So we should definitely get into this niche. If we can rank similar keywords, we can start capturing some of the organic traffic for ourselves in our business. Another interesting insight that I found is that 30.2% of their traffic is branded, while 69.8% is unbranded. This means that most people are finding them through general search terms rather than searching for their name directly. For us, that's a good thing because it can mean that we can enter the market and still get discovered without needing to build a huge name brand first. The majority of their visitors, which is about 70.6%, are on mobile. This is also a clear sign that when we're building, we need to prioritize mobile-friendly designs that are fast-loading pages and they're easy to navigate for the website. Also, the majority of their visitors, which is about 70% or 70.6% or so, are on mobile. This is a clear sign that when we're building on our side, we need to prioritize mobile-friendly designs that are fast loading, and we need to make sure that there's easy navigation on the website itself. Because a bad mobile experience could mean that we lose a huge chunk of our potential customers. Judging from this insight, I'm sure you can see the kind of information you can get from Semrush, right? But when you do this for your business or your business idea, by now you should already also know who your competitors are, what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are, who their customers are, what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, and all those kinds of things. Importantly, you can now spot the gaps that are in the market that you can now leverage on when designing your business idea. This is the level of research that reduces risk and really helps you to launch a business that already has a competitive edge. Now on to step 6. You've done all of that research. Now you need to gather all of this information and organize it in your spreadsheet. I know that some of you are dreading this, so I'm going to help you. Here's some of what you really should ensure you track and you include in your spreadsheet. Competitor type, direct or indirect, business and SEO like we spoke about. You need to know their website and the product details. You need to have their target keywords and what they rank for. You should also know their Google traffic and their domain authority score. You need to have their social media details, their social media presence. Is it strong? Is it weak? You need to have their pricing strategy. You should have their marketing strategies that they use. You should understand their customer feedback and pain points. What do they like? What don't they like? And where can you get in? When you start filling this form out, you'll begin to see patterns. Your competitors are actually selling chemical-based pet toothpaste, but none of them focus on natural ingredients, and that could be something that's an opportunity for you. Maybe you might also find that their prices are too high, and then you can create products that offer affordable alternatives in the market. This process really helps you refine your idea and understand where the gap is and what role you can play in the industry that you are trying to get into. It also helps you set yourself apart. To make this easier to track, I've created a competitor analysis spreadsheet where you can actually go in, categorize your competitors as direct or indirect, business or SEO competitors, and track all the important details like Google search traffic, pricing, marketing strategies, and so much more. In the next lesson, I'll show you how to go even deeper with your market research. You'll be able to analyze your competitors' customer base, and you'll be able to really find ways to beat your competitors, even if you're entering a crowded market. So please do yourself a favor and run to go subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss out. Until next week.